Sins are from ignorance, and a sinner is not a disbeliever unless he worships others along with Allah Azza wa Jal. Sahih al-Bukhari. Chapter number 2, Belief, narrated by Al-Marur. At Al-Rabada, I met Abu Dar, who was wearing a cloak, and his slave too was wearing a similar one. I asked about the reason for it. He replied, I abused a person by calling his mother with bad names. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said to me, O Abu Dar, did you abuse him by calling his mother with bad names? You still have some characteristics of ignorance. Your slaves are your brothers, and Allah has put them under your command. So whoever has a brother under his command should feed him of what he eats and dress him of what he wears. Do not ask them, slaves, to do things beyond their capacity, power, and if you do so, then help them. And if two parties or groups from among the believers fall to fighting, then make peace between them both. Allah has called them believers. Sahih al-Bukhari. Chapter number 2, Belief, narrated by Al-Hanaf bin Qais. While I was going to help this man, Ali ibn Abi Talib, Abu Bakr met me and asked, Where are you going? I replied, I'm going to help that person. He said, Go back, for I have heard Allah's messenger, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, saying, When two Muslims meet each other with their swords, both the murderer as well as the murdered will go to the hellfire. I said, O Allah's messenger, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, it is all right for the murderer, but what about the murdered one? Allah's messenger, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, replied, He surely had the intention to kill his companion. The wrong of one kind can be greater or lesser than that of another. Sahih al-Bukhari, chapter number 2, Belief, narrated by Abdullah, when the following verse was revealed. It is those who believe and confuse not their belief with wrong, worshipping others besides Allah. 6:83. The companions of Allah's messenger, Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, asked, Who is amongst us who had not done injustice, wrong? Allah revealed, No doubt joining others in worship with Allah is a great injustice, wrong indeed. The signs of a hypocrite. Sahih al-Bukhari. Chapter number 2, Belief, first narrated by Abu Huraira. The Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, The signs of a hypocrite are 3. 1. Whenever he speaks, he tells a lie. 2. Whenever he promises, he always breaks it, his promise. 3. If you trust him, he proves to be dishonest. If you keep something as a trust with him, he will not return it. Second narrated by Abdullah bin Amr, the Prophet Hazrat Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, Whoever has the following 4 characteristics will be a pure hypocrite, and whoever has one of the following 4 characteristics will have one characteristic of hypocrisy unless and until he gives it up. 1. Whenever he is entrusted, he betrays. 2. Whenever he speaks, he tells a lie. 3. Whenever he makes a covenant, he proves treacherous. 4. Whenever he quarrels, he behaves in a very imprudent, evil, and insulting manner.